if,
nay,
when the Green Bay Packers turn around their season,
well, we look back to Week 10 as a turning point.
this season's halfway in the bag.
And so are we.
Live
From
Stadium
Drive.
Good evening. I'm Matty Day.
And I'm Tommy Burns, and thank you for joining us.
Our top story this evening, we take you from New England to Old England.
Well, live from Stadium Drive may have had their press passes revoked. It appears there is a new Packers press corps correspondent from across the pond.
Coach, you seem to lose a defensive starter on just about every single drive. Can you talk about the challenges that are presented up against an offense like this, losing some of your starters?
Well, I thought our guys did a good job. We had a number of guys going in and out of the game.
Second half, Tom Brady broke Peyton Manning's record for most yards in the regular season and postseason combined. Also, I'm sure you're disappointed it came against your team as a quarterback. Can you talk about, your appreciation for what kind of an achievement that is?
Yeah, I mean, if you play long enough and you have the sustained greatness that Tom has had.
Our ace producer, Tina, has tracked down the journalist in question.
Leave it to Tina.
For a bit of a twist, live from Stadium Drive, we'll be interviewing an interviewer. Live via satellite from West Derbyshire, we welcome head sports reporter for the Daily Telegraph, Limey Ponce.
Limey, can you hear me?
Gentlemen, thank you ever so kindly for having me on the show tonight, but please, please, call me Mr. Ponce.
Mr. Ponce, the curiosity of Packers fans was positively piqued by the dialect of your British baritone.
What exactly were the circumstances of your presence at this week's post-game press conferences?
Well, gentlemen, let me just say that it was truly an honor to be breathing the same air as Misters Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy. And let me assure you, there is absolutely no basis whatsoever to those dreadful rumors of my country purchasing your precious and highly profitable team, the Green Bay Packers. Why ever would we want to do that? Tut-tut.
Mr. Ponce, we've got our frozen fingers firmly placed on the pulse of Packer Nation, and we can't say we've caught wind of such whispers.
Smashing. For to discuss such a baseless accusation as the United Kingdom commandeering an American football franchise such as yours would serve to validate a vile scandal. Let us ignore outright the mere coincidence of Great Britain and Green Bay sharing the same initials, thus positing the Packers the most convenient of NFL teams for us to acquire and relocate. That's completely false.
We agree, Mr. Ponce. Now, if we could just change the subject.
You see, we Packers fans are worried enough about losing a single home game to Britain, let alone losing the entire franchise.
Come on.
100% with you, my good men. Moreover, allow me to throw water on the scuttlebutt regarding the recent Go Pack Go chanting drills at Wembley Stadium. I wholeheartedly confirm that these were nothing more than training exercises, and as there's nothing more noteworthy about them, let us close the book on this balderdash.
You at Wembley Stadium full of people practicing chanting Go Pack Go?
Oh, you should have seen it. 90,000 would-be American football hooligans chanting in unison, all wearing the most charming combination of regal green and royal gold.
Listen, old chap, if you think you can steal our Packers, you got another thing coming.
I'll plunge into blood pudding faster than you can say Big Ben.
Now, gentlemen, no need to get excited. Should the transaction be validated through the proper channels, we promise we'll compensate you fairly for your precious Packer stock.
Over my bloated body.
What he means, Mr. Ponce, is we'll have to agree to disagree.
Very well. We'll just have to settle for your, what are they called? Jaguars.
Oh,
Well, by all means, Liney.
thanks for calling.
It's the Packers' turn to host an AFC opponent.
The 5-4 Dolphins come to Titletown this Sunday afternoon.
This, as new information has come to light, raising questions about the team from Miami and their Marine mascot.
NFL fans will remember Dolphins was chosen as the top choice for team name following a 1965 contest asking Floridians for their top chosen choice.
Excitement for the contest corresponded with the peak in popularity for the television program Flipper, which was primarily filmed in Miami.
Of course, who can forget Flipper, the eponymous bottlenose dolphin of the show, dubbed an aquatic lassie?
What you may not know is the dark history beneath the wave.
Newly released FBI files detail how during the course of filming, at the height of the Cold War, mind you, the dolphin was found to be making frequent clandestine swims to Cuba, where he would divulge secret information gained from some of Hollywood's top players.
On top of that, he would then smuggle Cuban cigars on his swim back to the United States.
Live from Stadium Drive Nation, when you look at all the pieces and add it up,
We draw a single conclusion. The Miami Dolphins hate America.
I don't like it any more than you do, Tommy, but I personally pledge allegiance to the Pack.
And to the Republic of Packers fans.
I am Matty Day,
I'm Tommy Burns.
and we are,
have been,
still will be,
always
remain to be,
live
from
Stadium
Drive.